Hi, my name is Jane and I'm the founder of MYTERN. And I am so confused. I just don't get it. Why aren't people listening to this? Never has it been more important to look after our mental and emotional health. We're all being challenged on so many levels. So we are travelling down rough roads, rough emotional roads, but people are judging those as bad. If you judge those roads as bad, you start to feel shame and guilt about being on that rough road, and you feel as though you're failing. But not only that, we're all looking for someone to blame, either ourselves or someone else. The common belief we have that those rough emotional roads are bad and that we should be happy all the time is helping to create mental and emotional problems in the future. The language of MYTERN changes that, because the rough red roads have meaning. They build your resilience and they help to make you a better driver. They're not roads to be avoided. You just need to be in control on those roads, and it takes away the judgment. Because at the moment, feeling they're bad and lifting people off those rough roads and putting them onto a smooth road is detrimental for everybody. Because life is like a pulse. Look at a pulse on a heart machine. It goes up and down, doesn't it? What happens when it flatlines? You're dead. Life was not meant to be always smooth. It's supposed to be like this. So we need a language that starts to instill in our culture that it's okay to be on a rough road. You're not failing, and stop that blame. The rough road is our sandpaper. It shapes who we are and builds our resilience. But the smooth roads are where we get to stop and think and have space to learn from our experiences on that rough road, but also to plan for the future. And because MYTERN creates a language that is objective and non-judgmental, it allows everyone in a safe environment to communicate those really complex emotions that we're all experiencing at the moment. If you don't communicate those emotions, then they start to accumulate and build up over time until things become overwhelming. Parents are telling me that their teenagers are talking to them for the first time because all they're using are those simple MYTERN emojis where you don't even need words. And in this time where everyone is feeling out of control because we can't control the circumstances out there, MYTERN gives you something that you can control, your steering wheel. And the way you get that control is the way you use the language. Because at the moment, the language we're using is keeping us in that victim mode. You're making me feel angry. It's your fault I feel like this. As soon as I say those sort of things, I'm giving you the power. If it's your fault, then you have the power. Now, simply by changing it to no, I am choosing to feel this way, I am choosing to respond this way to the situation, is suddenly giving you power. Now, the power of MYTERN is that it's a language that can be used by everybody, from babies right through to grandparents, because then we're all on the same page. And yes, it is a simple language, but if it's not simple, people won't adopt it. But its effect is profound. It has saved lives. It changes the neural pathways in your brain. So you start to get rid of those patterns that make you feel like a victim and change them into someone who has control over something in your life. Because out there, at the moment especially, we cannot control what's happening. And the consequences of those circumstances are affecting everybody. So we need to be able to teach ourselves how to respond to that. And that is what is going to change our mental and emotional health, not only now, but in the future. Families and individuals are adopting this language, and it's totally changing the way they communicate with themselves and with the people around them. And this resource is there, available at your fingertips. And the MYTERN resources are there for you to grab now. And there's plenty of free stuff. You can go to my website where there are courses and books and all sorts of things that you can download and information. On my Facebook, YouTube and Instagram channels, you have 10 free lessons 10 lessons for your children that run for 30 minutes and are a bit like play school. And there are ones for teenagers and adults that run for 3 minutes. Please access those. Teach this language. And there are emojis. There is no judgment with this language. It doesn't matter what road you're on, as long as you're in control. And MYTERN teaches you how to regain and maintain control on any road. So don't just be reactive. Be proactive and preventative. Think about yours and your family's mental and emotional health in the future. Don't let those minor irritations accumulate, because then they become overwhelming. So grab that steering wheel and steer your family and yourself towards MYTERN. Our future world and your inner world depends on it. Thank you.